Imagine a map from 1513 that unveils a secret hidden for millennia. Antarctica, stripped of its icy shroud, revealing rivers and mountains no one in that era should have known. The Piri Reis map, etched on gazelle skin, defies history with its eerie precision, showing a continent undiscovered until centuries later. Was it crafted with lost ancient knowledge, alien insight, or something even more bizarre? This tantalizing enigma dares you to unravel a mystery that could upend everything we believe about the past. Welcome to Mysteries Unveiled, where we explore the most thought-provoking and intriguing mysteries in the universe. Drop a like and subscribe to support the channel. Now, let's dive in. It's 1513, deep in the age of exploration, an era defined by bold voyages and the relentless pursuit of discovery. Across Europe and beyond, empires clashed over uncharted territories, their fates hinging on the accuracy of their maps, precious tools that could lead to glory or ruin. In the heart of the Ottoman Empire, amidst the clamor of shipyards and the scent of salt and spice, one man emerged as a visionary of this turbulent age. His name was Piri Reis, a Turkish admiral and cartographer whose work would transcend his time and ignite a mystery that endures to this day. Piri Reis was no mere sailor. Born around 1470 in Gallipoli, a thriving port on the Dardanelles, he was steeped in the maritime traditions of a powerful empire. His uncle, Kemal Reis, was a famed corsair, and young Piri joined him on daring raids against Christian fleets, honing his skills on the open sea. By his 30s, he'd risen to command Ottoman naval forces, battling pirates and rivals across the Mediterranean. Yet his true genius lay not in warfare, but in the quiet hours spent poring over maps. Piri Reis was a collector, a scholar of geography, gathering charts from every culture he encountered: Greek manuscripts, Arabic scrolls, Portuguese sketches, Spanish logs. Each was a piece of a grander puzzle, a window into a world still taking shape in the minds of men. In 1513, fueled by this obsession, Piri Reis crafted a map that would become his legacy. Drawn on gazelle skin in the bustling city of Constantinople, it was a labor of precision and ambition, blending the wisdom of centuries into a single, breathtaking vision. He claimed to have consulted 20 sources, some dating back to the time of Alexander the Great, over 1,800 years earlier. For over 4 centuries, this masterpiece lay forgotten, its secrets buried in the shadows of history. Then, in 1929, a chance discovery in Istanbul's Topkapi Palace brought it to light. A historian, sifting through dusty archives, uncovered the map, its colors still vibrant, its lines sharp and bold. What he found defied belief. There, at the map's southern edge, was Antarctica, a continent not officially discovered until 1820, more than 300 years after Piri Reis put ink to skin. Stranger still, it wasn't cloaked in ice. The map revealed a coastline of rivers, mountains, and plains, details that modern science would only confirm centuries later beneath Antarctica's frozen shell. How could a 16th century mapmaker know this? How did Piri Reis chart a land unseen by his world, with an accuracy that hints at lost knowledge or impossible foresight? The question sparked a firestorm of debate, birthing theories of ancient civilizations, alien visitors, and hidden voyages that challenge everything we know about history. Today, we're diving into this enigma. We'll trace the map's creation, explore its startling details, and wrestle with the ideas that try to explain it, all while uncovering the story of Piri Reis, a man whose curiosity bridged continents and centuries. This is a journey of wonder, a tale of exploration that stretches from the Ottoman docks to the icy ends of the earth. Let's take a closer look at this extraordinary artifact, a relic that's as beautiful as it is bewildering. The Piri Reis map is a work of art, etched onto a sheet of gazelle skin roughly 90 by 65 centimeters, about the size of a modern poster, yet imbued with the weight of centuries. Its colors leap off the page, rich blues and greens for the oceans and lands, accented by delicate reds and golds in its decorative flourishes. Tiny ships sail its seas, mythical beasts prowl its edges, and compass roses bloom like flowers, guiding the eye across its surface. It's a map that pulses with life, a testament to Piri Reis's skill and imagination. The map centers on the Atlantic, a vast expanse framed by familiar shores. To the east, Europe and Africa unfurl with surprising detail: Spain's jagged coast, the curve of the Nile, the sweep of the Sahara. To the west, the Americas emerge, still raw and new in the European mind. South America's eastern edge is strikingly accurate, its contours mirroring what later cartographers would refine. The Caribbean islands are there, a bit rough but unmistakable, and the Azores sit precisely where they belong. For 1513, this alone is a triumph, a synthesis of first-hand accounts and stolen secrets from rival powers. But it's the map's southern reach that steals your breath. Below South America, a landmass stretches into the abyss, labeled as Antarctica in Piri Reis's notes. This isn't a crude sketch, it's a detailed coastline with rivers winding inland, mountains rising in clusters, and bays cutting deep into the shore. In the margins, Piri Reis scribbled clues. He'd drawn from 20 maps, including Portuguese charts from their secretive voyages, Arabic texts from forgotten libraries, and ancient records he traced to Alexander's era. That's a staggering claim. Maps from 323 BCE preserved through wars and ruin, finding their way to an Ottoman admiral 1,800 years later. When the map resurfaced in 1929, it stunned the world. Found in Topkapi Palace's labyrinthine archives, it was initially hailed as a jewel of Ottoman cartography, proof of the empire's intellectual might. Scholars marveled at its craftsmanship, its blend of beauty and utility. But as they studied it, the Antarctic section upended their assumptions. Antarctica wasn't sighted until 1820, when Russian explorers glimpsed its icy rim. Even then, no one knew what lay beneath the ice, a secret locked away for millennia. Yet, here was Piri Reis, sketching it in 1513 with a clarity that seemed plucked from another time. Modern science has only deepened the mystery. In the 20th century, tools like ground-penetrating radar and satellite imaging began to map Antarctica's hidden terrain. Beneath miles of ice, they found a landscape of rugged peaks, buried valleys, and ancient riverbeds, features frozen since the continent drifted south millions of years ago. When researchers laid these findings beside the Piri Reis map, the parallels were chilling. The coastline's shape, the placement of mountains, the flow of rivers, they matched with a precision that defies coincidence. It's as if Piri Reis peered through time, seeing Antarctica as it was before ice claimed it. How could he do this? The answer might lie in those ancient sources, maps that predated him by centuries, perhaps millennia. But where did they come from? Who charted this lost world? And how did their work survive to reach Piri Reis? The map doesn't just show us geography, it hints at a history we've yet to fully grasp, a story written in lines and ink. The Piri Reis map's uncanny accuracy has spawned theories that range from plausible to fantastical. Let's dive into the leading ideas, weighing their strengths and probing their cracks. 1. Lost ancient civilization. Could Piri Reis have inherited maps from a vanished civilization, Atlantis perhaps, or another advanced culture lost to time? This theory posits that thousands of years ago, a society mastered cartography, charting the globe with techniques we can barely imagine. Maybe they used hot air balloons or primitive aircraft to survey from above, capturing Antarctica before ice swallowed it. When their world crumbled, scraps of their knowledge endured, filtering down to Piri Reis through his eclectic sources. There's some grounding here. The Antikythera mechanism, a Greek marvel from 100 BCE, calculated planetary orbits with clockwork precision. The Nazca lines in Peru, etched 1,500 years ago, stretch across miles, visible only from the sky. Could an older culture have mapped Earth's farthest reaches? It's tantalizing, but where's the proof? No cities, no tools, no texts beyond Piri Reis's vague claims. It's a theory rich with wonder, yet thin on evidence. Second, extraterrestrial intervention. What if the map's origins aren't human? This idea suggests aliens visited Earth long ago, scanned its surface with advanced tech, and left maps behind. Piri Reis, via his ancient sources, might have stumbled onto this extraterrestrial legacy, a cosmic blueprint of a pre-iced Antarctica. It's a bold leap. The pyramids of Giza, aligned with celestial precision, and Stonehenge's astronomical markers fuel speculation of alien influence. Picture a spacecraft hovering over Antarctica, its sensors tracing every peak and valley. The map becomes a gift from the stars, passed through generations. But there's a catch. No concrete signs, no artifacts, no ancient tales of sky-born mapmakers. It's gripping, but it leans hard on imagination over fact. 3. Forgotten explorer accounts. Maybe the explanation is earthbound. Piri Reis could have compiled his map from reports of explorers who sailed beyond recorded history. The age of exploration was a wild, undocumented frontier. Portuguese navigators, in particular, were cagey about their routes. A wayward ship might have glimpsed Antarctica's edge, sketched it, and shared it through maritime whispers until it reached Piri Reis. This holds water. Portugal mapped Brazil decades before Columbus, and tales of southern voyages linger in old logs. A captain battling storms could have spotted an icy shore, passing the tale along. But the ice-free details? No 16th century vessel could see beneath Antarctica's frozen crust. This theory explains the coastline, not the subglacial truth. It's close, but incomplete. 4. Coincidence or artistic license? Skeptics say it's simpler. The Antarctic section is a fluke. Ancient philosophers like Aristotle imagined a southern land to balance the globe. Piri Reis might have drawn a fictional continent, guessing its shape from rumors and logic, and lucked into accuracy. This falters under scrutiny. The map's rivers and mountains aren't random. They mirror Antarctica's buried features too closely. Random chance crafting such detail is like tossing paint at a canvas and getting a portrait. It's possible, but the odds strain belief. This theory dismisses the map's precision too easily. Each theory tantalizes, yet none fully unlocks the map's riddle. It stands as a defiant echo of the past, daring us to keep searching. Where does this leave us? The Piri Reis map remains a cipher, a challenge to our grasp of history. We know Piri Reis was a genius at weaving old maps into new truths, but the Antarctic puzzle defies easy answers. Recent science, like a 2020 radar survey of Antarctica's subglacial world, shows a landscape eerily akin to the map, hinting that Piri Reis tapped into records from a time when ice hadn't yet claimed the South. Some point to the Library of Alexandria, that ancient beacon of learning, as a source. Burned long before Piri Reis's day, it might have held maps from even older cultures, charts of a green Antarctica preserved through chaos until they reached Ottoman hands. If so, this map is a ghost of a lost age, a whisper of a world we've forgotten. Others call it a distorted South America, a cartographer's error. But the ice-free specifics, rivers, peaks, resist that tidy dismissal. The map's legacy is its questions. It ties the Ottoman Empire to ancient shadows, blending cultures in a single stroke of ink. Modern finds, like a 2019 map fragment from Cairo, tease at more clues to come. With each advance, new scans, new digs, we edge closer to its truth. For now, it's a call to wonder, a relic that asks, what else lies beyond our histories? What secrets wait in time's unturned pages? Piri Reis didn't just chart a map, he charted a mystery, one that pulls us still, from the docks of Constantinople to the frozen South. Thanks for watching Mysteries Unveiled. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed and learned something new today.